Hello everyone, it's Anna from Anna's Paper Creations, and I thought I would show you how to make some of the boxes I'm going to have in the shadow box for the Old Curiosity mini album. And I will show you how to put them together, some of them, and I will give you the measurements for them. So we will start with the most easy box. And the way I create them, I measure the image I want on the top on the box. So this one is finished, and can be put some laces on and decorated a bit more. So I want one more box, and here I took this image, and this is 2 1/8 by 1 7/8, and I wanted to go a bit black on the outside here, so I show you here how I measured it. Then I took 2 1/4 by 2 in the middle here, and I thought I would have it a 1/2 inch high on the sides here. And this is for the top locking, and there I put then 2 1/4 plus 1/2 1/2 and 2 plus 1/2 1/2, and that means you're going to cut out the paper 3 1/4 by 3, and then you score it every 1/2 of an inch, and cut this a bit in an angle on the side. Angle here, straight here, where you're going to fold it. So we are going to put this together. Just take a bit glue on the side flaps here, if I can get my glue to work. And we glue it down. So, and then we take these flaps inside here, take some glue on there. Try to get them to meet up here in the ends. So now we can glue the image on the top here. And this again I have cut out from the paper line. Try to get it straight on here. Like so. And here for the bottom here, I hope you can see it here, it's the same width in the bottom here, and then I want it 1 1/4, or is it 1? Yeah, 1 1/4 high here. So then I took 2 1/4 and plus 1 1/4 and plus 1 1/4, and the same on this side. So you're going to cut it at 4 3/4 and 4 1/2. And when you cut it at this, go down a bit, 1/16 of an inch, because this is going to go inside here. So the way to get it fit, it's cut it a bit smaller of both these measurements, and then it will fit to this. It's the best way I can explain it. So you score at all 4 sides here and at 1 1/4. So we are going to glue this together. And again, as you see here, I cut these where we're having the glue a bit in an angle here, and then it's easier to glue together. So always when I created boxes, and so I always go down a bit on the measurement for the bottom part, so it will fit, hopefully. You see. So, some glue here. Take one at a time here. Now the last flip, just fold it in, take some glue on. So in this way you can create any size of boxes you want to. Just measure how big you want it here, and then put on the measurement for the sides. So now hopefully this will fit. Like so. So now we have created one more box. So this can stand on top of each other, like so. I have a few more boxes and so to show you. So I think we start with suitcase. And here are measurements for that. You're going to cut it at 4.5 by 3.5, and you're going to score it at a half, 2 inch, 2.5, and 4 inch, and you turn it around and you score it a ½ inch on both sides. Just turn it when you score. And if you can see, the red lines all for this is scoring lines, and the other black is cutting lines. So you're going to cut it in an angle. I'll show you on this here. So the sides flap here will be straight, and this in a bit of an angle. So this we are going to fold inside. So, and here you also see I've got a bit in an angle on the flaps. Always on the flaps in a bit of an angle. And this is going to go inside, but we are going to glue this first. You can glue them on the back also if you want to. So now we are going to glue the top here. And here I'm not going straight the way to the end, almost, because these two are going to flip over each other. I'll show you later. Almost. Like so. Oops, a lot of glue. Take some off. And now for the top part here, we're going to take it a bit over, like so. So this gets a bit smaller. just cut out the little strip here after. I didn't glue it well enough down here, so I have to do it one more time. I have to hold it a bit. I'm just going to cut out the extra. I hope it shows on this black here. If you can see, it's a bit extra on the outside here. It doesn't show up. So I'm going to snip that off. Both sides here. So now we see if this will fit inside here. Like so. And we have a little suitcase. And we also want to have a handle on top here. And the way you can make this is if you cut a circle like so. And then you just glue it around a bit like so. Well, I did a mistake. I shouldn't have glued it all the way down. I'll show you. Not here in the bottom. Do it one more time. Only here. Like so. And then we are going to snip off a little bit of the ends here. Like so, on both ends. Now we have this. And then we are going to go inside and cut straight up and then round it. Now we have a handle, and the way we are going to glue this on, we are going to snip off a bit here, and if it hasn't been glued down, it should open like so. Just bend it down like so. And in that way you can glue this on as a handle. Like so. But before I'm gluing this down, I want to put on some paper. I can show you a bit here what I made. I just cut on some paper and I painted it with, if I have it here, it was a brown paint. And then I took some Claudine Helmut Multimatte, and then I inked it up with several different distress inks, and also some StazOn, a bit black and a bit timber brown ink. And then it shows, it looks like leather. So I am going to glue this on all sides here, back and in the bottom. And inside I want to have something in the suitcase, so I just measure a bit smaller and these pieces here to glue this inside, and you can put some things inside here. And also for to cover up these snips in the bottom here, put a stripe here and one to go on the top. It's not so easy to see when it's all black, but hope you get the idea on how it works. And I also put a long strip, if you can find that, here, and that is going to go round. And this I just have inked up some papers and took multi-matte medium on that as well, so it looks like a real suitcase. So we'll go like so, and this over, so you will see it later when I show the box how this will be. So that was that one, and I've also created a shelf like so, and inside here I cut a little strip of chipboard to get it hard on the top. So this is going to go inside like so, and then it's a shelf, and maybe I take some brads here to hang something on, or maybe a long thing to hang some laces or something down here, and can place some things on the top here. I think I also will snip off this little piece here, so I won't put this together now because I have to see what I'm going to do with it, but I will give you the measurements. And you're going to cut paper 4.5 by 3 5/8, and you're going to score it at 3/4. Both sides you turn it just around, and then you're going to score it from here to here at 2 3/8, and then 3 1/8. And if you see here the crosses here, you're going to cut that out on all 4 sizes. And this side just drew by freehand a little piece and flipped it over to the other side to get them the same. I will be posting this on my blog, so you can go and have a look if you want to. So now we start for the next one. I created a sewing table like so, with a drawer inside, and this is created pretty much the same way, but if you see it goes not in like so, it goes in this way, so the measurements be a bit upside down. I also take one strip of paper and glued it around it all, so it get a bit more stiff. I can also show you how to create these legs. I've forgotten to get my punch, so I will go and get that, and I'll be back in a minute. So I've got myself a piece of paper here and some punches. I used this label punch from Stamping Up, but you also can use a square punch to create this. So I start by putting the paper in about here and punch up, and then going in from the other side, I have to snip it off a bit here. So now it's a bit tricky part, but try to line it up so you can see the top here, and then I just go down a bit. So, like so, and you have created this. And for the sides I do the same. Try try to measure it like so, so it gets and go down a bit, and the same for the other side. So it's a lot you can do with your punches. Hope you see this. I'm going up and then I drag the paper down. So now we have got this, and I snip off, just do like so. And I just fold this down so you can glue them on the top here or under here. And I think maybe when I glue it in my shadow box I will take this down as well and glue them down on the bottom. I'll see what I do. So now for the measurements for this. Here you see a little cutout from the paper that I have crackle accented. So you're going to cut out 3 5/8 by 2 3/8, and that's for this one. I think now I have to... no, that's for this one. That's for this one. And then you're going to score it at 3/4 of all 4 sides to create this one. And for the drawer here, you're going to cut 3 1/2 by 2 1/8, and you're going to score 3/4 of an inch around all 4 sides. I haven't taken a mark in here, but you're going to cut down 4 of these sides here. I just drew it, so cut like so and so. And also on this one. So it's the same way to assemble it that the other box I show you. So this goes inside like so. And I also have created a chipboard piece to go on the top here, and I just took it a bit bigger. So I have some laces on top here and a sewing machine, I think. We'll see. So that's that one. And now we are going to make another box, if I can find it here. And it's a sort of a matchbox, but I want it to be like a drawer. So just a minute again, I have to find my scoring board to show you. Sorry for that, thought I was prepared, but always forgetting something. And here we created the same way. I took the image and measured that, and from that I made this box. But we will start with this one, and here I've already put on this label pulse from Tim Holtz. This is new ones. So the measurement for this is 3 7/8 by 3 1/8, and you're going to score it at 5/8 around all 4 sides. And why it's not a ½ inch or something else, it's because this was 5 inch high, so I needed that. Yeah, and then we are going to put this together. covering up these brads I already have taken in here, so they won't show up. Taking these sides. So when you're gluing it down, just hold it a bit longer than I do now for the filming here, so you're sure it will stick. Like so. And if you see something sticking up here, you just go and take your scissor and snip it off. So now for the box itself, you're going to cut a strip of 7 3/8 by 3. And then I think I will have the scoring board to show you how I scored this. And get it in the frame here. I have to take something aside here. Well, I've already cut it, but try to show you how I did it. First score line here is 1.5 of an inch, and I scored that, and then I scored 3 1/4 of an inch, and now I will show you how I scored the rest here. Then I go up 6/8 of an inch, measure from here, and 6/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you see that doesn't fit because we need this a bit wider than the box so it will fit inside. And the way I do it, I just flip it a bit so you see the end of this, and that's the middle of a score line, from this score line to the middle here. Hope that means sense. So it's almost 6/8 of an inch. Because if I have done it like so and took 6/8 of an inch, it will be too wide. So that way I move it a bit, so this, try to get it close up here. So this comes in the middle of here, not in the scoring line, like so. And then I take 6/8 of an inch. And I hold it here, and then again I score it at 2 3/4 of an inch here, and then I moved it a bit again and took first I counted 6/8 of an inch and moved it so it will fit here, and scored it here and cut it here. Hope that makes sense. And then you're going to flip it around, and you're going to score it at 2 inch here, and the same way you do when you turn it around. You're going to count 6/8 of an inch up here, and you're going to score it, but it won't fit, so you're going to move it a bit. So you score here. So you score the previous score, move the previous scoring line to the middle here. So not inside here. So it's about then 1/16 of an inch wider. So So I tried to show you this. It's a bit hard to explain. But then you're going to cut out this bit here. It's all this is one piece here. No, this won't work. All this is one piece, goes like so. And you're going to cut this out. And also this side here. And then you're going to cut the snip down here and one down here. So this creates a flap here. So I will show you how to put this together, so maybe it's easier to understand. I've already glued down this from Graphic 45, these brads, and I didn't put them through because then it would show up and I had to put one more piece inside to cover them up. So I just glued them down. There's some glue showing up. So we are going to take this flaps inside first and glue them. Should have taken one at a time. So now we have a flap here to glue down, and also this flap to go inside like so. So we have to take glue on both these at the same time and work a bit with it. And if I've had thought a bit more before I put on the legs, I would put the legs on this side because here is the gluing going up. So and I took the legs on first because I had some clips to hold them down so they would glue properly. So now we will see if this will fit. This goes inside like so. Yeah, it fit perfectly. And we are going to glue the image on the top here, this one. So this again, I measure how big it was and how big I wanted this platform to be. So we're going to glue this on, if I can get it straight. Like so. So now we have created some boxes, and I will show them to you again. That's this one. Yeah, I also forgot to mention, if you want to make this as a matchbox, you just flip your measurement this way, and then you can take this in this side. So then you have to have one side here and one side here, and you can take it in this side, so you get a matchbox. It's the same way to create it, but you don't need the extra flap here. You just take this and turn the measurements, so you create it the same way. So now we have some boxes here. This one, and a little suitcase, and this shelf here. So I hope it was helpful and that you will try some of it. It's really fun to create some boxes and make them as big as you want yourself. So again, I wish you a happy and great day, and have fun creating. Bye bye.